It's got its name. Hello, hey.
Hey, it's night. Y'all, I lost my breath for a second there. And welcome to my channel. So today I wanted to do fragrances I would pick if I was going on a first date. All right, your girl is happily married, so I don't really have any more first dates ever happening ever again. I have no intention of doing that ever again. So this is all obviously in my head. If I got to redo a first date with my husband, okay, these are fragrances I would reach for. These are fragrances I feel like are fairly mass appealing, because I feel like when you're going on the first date, do your beau. However, doing scents that are more mass appealing so you don't accidentally turn off your date is a good idea without turning most people off. And this is Eilish by Billie Eilish. Y'all, she is not sexy, but she gives a little bit of sexiness. She's a little cozy and sexy at the same damn time, and it's just giving magical. There's something in the opening that I struggle to explain at all times. I think there's some fruits in the top. There's something in the opening, but it goes away quite quickly, so your date probably won't even smell this. This 1 fluid ounce retails, I think, for $48. They also have it off 1.7 fluid ounce and a 3.4 fluid ounce of this. This is so warm and slightly spicy and sweet, but not a major projector. All right, so she's not going to choke out you, your date, the waiter, okay, the people them sitting 6 tables away from you. That is not this fragrance. She projects a little bit, but not too much. Definitely a great celebrity fragrance. I really think more people need to look into. Okay, this is discontinued. However, you can still find it on some discounter websites, and I really think it's worth no, let me not even get to that one. Pause. Let's talk about this next affordable fragrance. This is Juicy Couture Gold. Couture Gold. This is Viva La Juicy Gold Couture. I was close. It's a CM something. All right, I was close. This, I don't really talk about this a lot, but I do enjoy this fragrance. It is juicy. There's definitely some type of like orangey, citrusy type of vibe in it, and the caramel is delicious. It's absolutely delicious in here. This is a very, listen, just an easy grab type of fragrance. I think most people tend to be okay with sweet fragrances. On average, they like a good vanilla or caramel fragrance as long as it's not vanillaing and carameling too rough. Oh God, this is pretty. This is pretty, but it's not a lot. Like, this is not the most impressive one, but she's bright and sweet. And I think that's always a good, nice combo to have. It makes people want to lean in. And then, yeah. So that is Viva La Juicy Couture Gold. No, Viva La Juicy Gold Couture. Listen, I tried. All right. The next one. Oh, let me do this one. Okay, so it's 2 fragrances in one. So you have I Don't Need a Prince by My Side to Be a Princess by Kilian. This is another super popular fragrance. It's another sweet. All of these are sweet in some aspect for sure. This, I cannot believe I just wasted a spray. I love y'all, but this is all I have of it, guys. The OG. I won't be spraying it again. This is a tea. I think there's like green tea. There's marshmallow. There's ginger. But don't think uber spicy. Think like that Eilish vibe. It's not a spicy fragrance, but there's definitely a spice vibe in there, mixing well with the sweetness. But there's a fluffy quality in here where Eilish leans more slightly powdery with some creamy aspects. This is a fluffy, like marshmallowy type of fragrance. And the reason why I say this is 2 for 1 for me, if you don't want to spend Killian money because this gets a little expensive, there's plenty of dupes out there, but the dupe I have and the one I like is Princeless Princess by the amazing Dua. Oh my gosh. It's intoxicating without being like boozy. It's slightly sexy, it's feminine. It's a little soothing, but more slightly sexy, feminine type of vibe. You don't want to go and false advertise, all right? Yeah, fragrance. So you don't want to give a little, because that's just how you are. You're okay. This is giving that I'm appealing to the masses while giving a little. All right, okay. No, it makes you go. What is that? What is that? In the $100 range, $100-something range, and you can get this. I think retails for $55, but Dua stay having 25 to 30%, 20 to 30% off, so you could easily get this for like 40-something bucks. This one is Sea Fury. This is discontinued, I believe. However, you can most definitely still find it on discounter websites. This is a little bit of a higher price point, but I got the small bottle, and I would like to say it was under $100. This is another fluffy, another fluffy fragrance. This leans much more feminine and not as mysterious as Princeless Princess, like questioning, like, what is that? This is just very pretty. This is a fluffy, marshmallowy prettiness. Am I bugging right now? Oh, I really don't like when you can't see how much juice is in the bottle. This is gonna bum me. I like this a lot. This is really nice. This is very feminine. I'm gonna spray it one time. There's a brightness in it. It's a little, this is a musky, like a feminine, clean musky with that billowy, fluffy, not cloud. It's not getting wispy. It's not giving wispy or airy. It's giving marshmallowy, but not dense. Almost like whipped creamy. And musky. It's so feminine and pretty. You want to give off pretty, not complex, but giving something. Sea Fury is your girl. This next one you're going to see, I didn't do this on purpose. This is just the type I would lean to for a first date. This is Sea Intense by Giorgio Armani. Same family, same flankers off of the original Sea. I would have put the original Sea on here too. I think the whole Sea line, at least the ones I've smelled, are giving definitely okay for any like first date. For like, it's just gorgeous. This is Sea Intense, and I chose Sea Intense over Sea, honestly, just because I feel like I grabbed Sea the last 2 times for a list. They're almost interchangeable, except for like when you're going into warmer weather or it's going to be hot where you are, because this is intoxicating. Super sexy. Now you're leaning sexy. It gives me boozy vibes. This is sexy. This is Immaculate Conception. This is a stronger, more boozy, almost the more I like this has been sitting, the more it almost leans like, I don't want to turn anybody off, but when I first smelled Angel Share, this is actually what I had in my, there's no cinnamon, like taking away the notes, like in the bottle, this is what the juice I would think would be inside of that bottle. Like, this is literally booziness. This is a drink of an expensive glass of like bourbon or whiskey or whatever, like a dark liquor. Something so smooth with its own nice touch of sweetness that you don't even need to mix it with anything. They just garnish the glass in an expensive, heavy, pretty glass with the mood setting of the lights down. The lights is turned down low. Okay. I can't even turn this one down low, so I'm just going to turn it off. The lights are turned down low. Everyone is talking, but it's in a nice, soft murmur as opposed to loud shouts. There's no kids in the room because there's sex appeal all up in that room, okay? You probably have a jazzwoman or whatever singing some sultry, sexy vibes live. Oh, I love this. And it's here for a long time as well as a good time. So that is C Intense by Giorgio Armani. And then we have one more and then an honorable mention because I have to honorably mention it. Before I even get into this last one, go ahead and drop in the comment section while I talk about this one what you think the honorable mention is going to be. But the next one I wanted to talk about is the infamous Kayali's Vanilla 28. Is anybody excited about the new release? I told my husband about it. He was not excited because he knows he need to find the money for me to buy the new Kayali Vanilla Sugared Patchouli Sugar Absolute Golden Rum. Absolutely. But let's talk about this for a second, because this one I think is very mass appealing, non-complex, and yet so amazing. Like, this is Vanilla 28, in case you didn't know, but I'm sure you do know. If you don't know of Vanilla 28, I mean, I'm not here to judge. I'm just wondering why you're still locked down. I'm just kidding. Let me stop. But this is literally like real vanilla extract. Almost like you take the vanilla pod from the actual stalk and scraped it out. Took brown sugar and muddled and maybe just a little bit of water or something and muddled the crap out of that, and that aroma that you get with just a pinch of maybe 2 pinches, 2 squeezes of like some expensive lemons, okay? Then you take that, right, and then you pour your glass of champagne. Drop that all into the champagne and mix. Not too much champagne because it's a sweet fragrance. So you're going to catch a lot of this sweet. This is a very sweet fragrance. I almost said this is the sweetest fragrance, but C Intense is quite sweet. This is not, to me, sexy. Like, C Intense is sexy. This is, almost every time I spray this at first, I get a sneeze. That bubbly bergamot. It's just so gorgeous, guys. This is a vanilla that is, oh my God. I think this is going to have your date when you go sit down to eat, sit next to you. You know, you sit across from each other. Your date is going to sit next to you and talk to you like so. Tell me a little bit about yourself. Need to fix up a little bit. but they was thinking in their head that you smell good. Anyone talking to you is going to think that you smell good, okay? After he drops you off, or she drops, or they drop you off at home, and then go about their way, they're going to be thinking of you. Every time they think of you, they're going to imagine this smell of yummy, delicious, gourmand, basically, right? Oh. But yeah, so let's get to this honorable mention. I gave you plenty of time to type down in the comment section what you think I'm going to be talking about. Today, I'm talking about, this is inspired by Gentle Fluidity Gold. This is Andromeda Moon's version and Oaksha's version. Gentle Fluidity Gold is here for all the times, all the seasons, all of the days, all of the mornings, the afternoons, the nights. Honestly, I've worn her to my bed. She is here for every situation, every lituation. She's here for a good time and a decently long time. And if you put her upon your clothes, she's here for a good ass time. That's gonna be here for a moment, a long moment. Because I put on a shirt today and I still smell her on the shirt. And I have not washed the shirt yet because I want to see how long it's going to last. That's amazing. It's been at least 40 hours since I last wore that shirt, so I was a little shook. But describing to you Gentle Fluidity Gold in a real quick little snippet, because I feel like I talk about it a lot. Check out my other videos if you want and really in-depth more. This guy, I feel like I talk about it a lot, guys. I really do. She is just an airy, this is where you come in under the clothes, right? She's airy and like she's fluffy in the cloud airy type of way. She gives you like an outside, like a woody, no pollution, clean, fresh, crisp air, woods, like almost like the Christmas tree smell. There's something like that juniper berry. There's something to me, I believe there's some there's like a little spice in here. There could be a nutmeg or coriander in here. It is working with it. But then there is the vanilla. This is a vanilla fragrance. And the vanilla is nice. It's a little sweet. This is a little more of a refined, sophisticated type of vanilla that is still pretty. She still gives some type of sex appeal. It's just not giving almost slightly inappropriate. Like C Intense, I feel like means a little inappropriate for certain settings. Like I wouldn't go and teach students wearing C Intense, but I would teach students wearing Gentle Fluidity Gold without a hat, like not thinking it's doing too much, you know what I mean? I would also wear it on the first date because she's giving everything and a bag of plantain chips. Okay, so that is all the fragrances I want to talk about today. Please go ahead and drop me in the comment section a couple fragrances you feel like would be great first date type fragrances. Are we still doing first dates right now? Like, I mean, if we are, check these out. Even if you're doing like online stuff, because I know the kiddos are online dating, still spray some fragrance so you smell yourself and it makes you just move a certain way. Like, you know how you get your nails done and you function a certain way, like you just have this type of quality as you move because your undam is done or your hair is done and you just move. So when you smell yourself and you know you smell good, it makes you move a specific way. Don't at me in the comments. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this whole video. And check out some of the other videos that I have. Hopefully I'll see you in my next one. Bye-bye.
It's got its name. Hello.